Hello and welcome back to the channel. So my name's Alan Daly and I'm a MuleSoft ambassador and a Centre for Enablement lead, and I do videos on MuleSoft Catalyst methodology and also MuleSoft AnyPoint Platform and other subjects surrounding MuleSoft. Now this is the last of my videos on why MuleSoft, and I'll put a link to the other ones in case you've missed the previous four. I'll be looking at the statement made by Gartner that 50% of APIs will go unmanaged by the year 2025, which is less than 6 months away now. The digital landscape, as anyone who's been involved in IT for any period of time will know, is continually evolving, and that evolution has seen a rapid level of change, especially with the advent of AI capabilities over recent years. Included in this rapidly changing world are the ways in which organisations develop, deploy and manage application programming interfaces, the APIs that we all know and hopefully love. There is no doubt that APIs have become the backbone of modern software architecture, enabling seamless interaction between different software components and services. However, as we approach 2025, a significant shift is anticipated, with 50% of APIs being expected to be unmanaged. This projection is a broader trend in technology and business practices that are reshaping how APIs are created and maintained. And here I'll look at the key factors driving this transformation and how the MuleSoft AnyPoint platform can assist in the management of APIs, thus mitigating some of this risk, if it's seen as a risk, which I believe it is. So the explosion of microservices architecture has led to a dramatic increase in the number of APIs. Each microservice often has its own API, resulting in a complex web of interdependencies. And managing this vast number of APIs centrally becomes increasingly challenging and resource intensive. So as organisations strive for agility and speed, many APIs are developed quickly to meet immediate needs, and they often bypass the traditional management frameworks around development. The MuleSoft AnyPoint platform can help in this respect with a centralised development and management platform which, with the correct governance, can still deliver APIs in a rapid and agile way, whilst ensuring that management and support of the APIs within the organisation does not become a nightmare scenario. Now, citizen developers who create applications using low-code or no-code platforms is definitely on the rise and has been on the rise for quite some time. These individuals often lack the formal training in development and support practices, let alone API development and management practices, but are empowered by their organisations to develop and deploy APIs to meet specific business needs. Now, while consumption of APIs should always be encouraged to promote reuse, drive consistency, implement security, whilst at the same time saving costs, the development and use of APIs should be performed, in my view, by suitably qualified developers and supported by a central management platform such as the MuleSoft AnyPoint platform. Organisations should resource and structure their development processes to mandate the central development of APIs, as this, in my view, is the only way to provide robust, reusable, secure and supportable and managed APIs. Now, in the highly competitive business environment, speed to market is critical for some organisations, and those organisations are under constant pressure to innovate and deliver new features rapidly. The urgency often leads to deployment of APIs without thorough management and oversight, as the immediate focus is on delivering value very quickly rather than on the long-term maintainability and governance of the APIs. However, this is no excuse in my view, as the MuleSoft AnyPoint platform can support rapid development through its following capabilities. And I'm just going to bullet point these because I haven't got time to go into each one. They could be the subject of future videos if people comment and ask for it. So with the MuleSoft AnyPoint platform, you're building APIs on a unified platform. You have the ability to use pre-built connectors, hundreds of them, for the major industry systems, which provides consistency and increases the speed of development. The use of API-led connectivity models for API development, the three-layer architecture, promotes the rapid development of APIs. And visual development tools, now using AI capabilities, are built into the MuleSoft AnyPoint platform. We can also use automation in the case of DevSecOps, which is can be a pipeline supporting the automated testing and deployment of APIs. And we must remember that the use of the AnyPoint Exchange promotes reuse of connectors, templates, APIs that are already built, and also some pre-built solutions. Now, in addition to that, the provisioning of robust API management within the platform ensures secure, scalable and reliable API delivery, use and reuse. Now, it's certainly the case that for some organisations, especially more smaller organisations, the API management solutions can be complex and cumbersome to implement and maintain. They often require significant investment in terms of time, money and expertise. And for this reason, it's tempting to leave APIs unmanaged. Now, this can be a false economy given the reuse and scalability of APIs, especially, as I've already said, in light of the security features provided by a robust API development platform such as the MuleSoft AnyPoint platform. Now, no one is going to pretend that the MuleSoft AnyPoint platform is a cheap solution. It's not, and it probably never was meant to be, a cheap solution. But it is an enterprise-grade solution which justifies, in my view, the cost with the capabilities that it provides. Each organisation obviously must make up its own mind whether to justify the cost or accept the risk posed by unmanaged APIs. But it should always be remembered that the security landscape is continually evolving, with new threats and vulnerabilities emerging on a regular basis. While managed APIs typically benefit from consistent security policies and updates that can be provided by the MuleSoft AnyPoint platform, unmanaged APIs can, and probably will, lag behind. However, as I've already said, some organisations may opt for unmanaged APIs in the belief that their security practices are sufficient or that the benefits of rapid deployment outweighs the risk. Now, the trend towards unmanaged API poses both challenges and opportunities, I suppose. On one hand, to be balanced, unmanaged APIs can lead to issues such as inconsistent performance, security vulnerabilities, as I've already said, and integration difficulties. On the other hand, the flexibility and speed they offer, if you're willing to take that risk, can drive innovation and adaptability. So as we move towards 2025, the landscape of API management is set to change dramatically. The expected rise of unmanaged API reflects a broader trend in technology and business practices, emphasizing speed, decentralization, and innovation. And while this shift presents challenges, it also offers opportunities for organizations to rethink and evolve their API management strategies to better align with the fast-paced, dynamic nature of modern software development. At the final judgment, each organization obviously must make the decision on whether to adopt loose API management in the hope of the promised increased speed and innovation, or whether to invest in the robust, rapid development and management capabilities offered by the MuleSoft AnyPoint platform. For all, it will come down to, as in all other aspects of life, the appetite for risk. In my personal view, speaking as a MuleSoft ambassador and Agile coach, the risks posed by unmanaged APIs, especially given the consequences of using APIs that are not closely managed cannot be justified when the MuleSoft platform can be exploited using DevSecOps, automated testing, and rapid development techniques in an agile development environment, which can develop, test, deliver, and manage APIs, which will allow businesses to meet all of their objectives and maintain a competitive advantage. So I hope you've enjoyed this series of videos on Why MuleSoft, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video, where we'll move on to a new subject area. If you've liked the video, then please consider hitting that like button below. And of course, if you've got any comments or questions, please leave them below, and I will try to answer them as soon as I can.